Alright guys, I am back. This is Maytail Lugstorn, and I am back on my Night Elf Druid Tifan. And I am going to bring you another wonderful playthrough of a zone. And so just an update what has happened. I'm entirely skipping the zone Darkshore. I don't have much interest in doing it. By the time I got done with leveling up in Tedrasil, I was already to the point where questing in Darkshire was not exactly the best idea. And since then I did a couple of dungeons, and I went over to Eastern Kingdoms, and particularly went to Stormwind over here. Leveled up some skinning. Then I went to see if it will click me through. Come on. Oh, okay. So went from there. I went to Red Ridge Mountains. Did a couple of quests here. Got to level 20. Leveled up some skinning some more. Got to level 21. And now I'm back in Darnassus, and I am heading to Ashenvale. So he was called Ashenvale, and so I'm gonna click on this, accept it. I got my mount. I'm gonna ride a blonde riding yak. I just got this on one of my other characters, so I figured I'd do it here. I like how it just bounces slightly. It's kind of cute. Anyway, so let's go ahead and head out. So pop over here, go to the teleporter down to Ruthin Village, and don't know why I went all the way down to there. We have a flight path up here, and I'm going to take this flight path and go ahead and go to the nearest one, to Ashenvale, which is just across the pond. And that's not the pond, that's more of an isle. That little right there, this little gap of water should be named. Just saying. Very arrogant not to name it. Anyway, so I'll just be quiet for the flights. Alright, so I've landed in Lord Durnell, and I at this point need to run all the way down the zone. And why is it not wanting to go to the next one to pretty much get to Ashenvale? I have no flight paths, so definitely just gonna have to hoof it. Literally hoof it. These yaks have hoofs. I like how it kicks a little bit. That's cute. Don't fall it down there. See, I've only flown over this zone since Cataclysm, so I really don't know where everything is already. Definitely just a little bit of running. I like how the head bobs. Must have brain damage. It's kind of hops. It's kind of cute. I like it. Also just looking, that might be a good Draenei mount. Draenei's don't really look good on much of anything, stuff like Elex. Stuff like Elex are really big to begin with, so they get stuck in doorways. Yeah, it has a nice little green blanket to sit on. So, I don't know, might go well with my shaman. I should be picking up these Silver Leaf, but hopefully the obelisk in Ashenvale won't be too difficult, so I'll be able to pick up where I left off. I'm still leveling up Obelisk Skinning, but unfortunately I figured out that on Chocal American, the at least on the Alliance side, the economy is so dead that it only has 3 pages on the auction house. Versus on my main server, Stormweaver, oh now. Oh! On my main server, Stormweaver, we it would take like, I don't know, 15 minutes just to flip through all the pages as fast as you could. So definitely a big difference in I make the jump. Ooh, I made that jump. Definitely a big difference in what you can and on just, you know, be able to sell stuff and what people are checking the auction house for. As it stands right now, I mean, just not too much you can do on this level. So I'm still gonna pick stuff up. I'll just vendor them. Everything's vendor trash now, and you know, which is, you know, a little of difficulty considering my limited bag space. I'm not on my main server, so I do not have access to all the bags I would normally have. But you know, at the same time, you just gotta deal with it. And I don't know. I know fast little running. I mean, I'm not too slow. Almost all the way across. Almost halfway across Dog Show now. Definitely not the zone I used to be. I liked it before Cataclysm. It was all nice and peaceful. You had a main quest line to kill bears. Then you had you have another quest line to kill footballs, bear people, and they had a small little quest chain to get. No, it wasn't even a quest chain. You had one quest to kill these kill the owl bears. Call them Alkin in World of Warcraft. Just because I've played Druids, I actually have Moonkin form. How do I get across this? I actually have Moonkin form. Okay, I see it. Man, this stuff is so subtle. Mining node in the middle of the road. So someone could really just fix that. It would make me. I would much appreciate it. Anyway, so as I was saying, there was a lot of mining nodes. I completely lost track. But anyway, let's go ahead and swing by, go over the ancients, pick up this flight path. There was this quest, escort quest. You had to pretty much escort a guy down into Ashenvale, and that was your introduction to Ashenvale back in the day. But I'm not doing that because I'm not going to look for, because I don't even know if the quest even still exists. So I'll do my hero's call, go down to Ashenvale that way, and turn in that quest and pick it up from there. And I don't know, Ashenvale was a pretty awesome quest, pretty awesome zone. A lot of just running around back and forth, of course, but everything was all running around back and forth back then. And man, that did not handle the Cataclysm too well. Anyway, so there was a lot of running around back and forth back then. A lot of PvP. I did a lot of PvP in Ashenvale. Mainly Horde would kill you on site, so you killed them on site. Leveling up in Ashenvale as Alliance, you get a sense for killing Horde as soon as you see them. And especially when you're just leveling up. They're leveling back then. They were just leveling up too. Not everyone had a main. A lot of people did, but not everyone did. And a lot of time it took a long time to get your main over to where you needed to be. So in Ashenvale, there was a lot of just lobbies killing lobbies along the paths, and you kind of spot over just little questing areas, little skirmishes here and there. That's what Ashenvale has always been about, and I really feel that it should be the same way about right now. I love these huge arches here. They really serve no purpose, but I think they're pretty cool. Alright, so starting to see the first couple of quests. So I'm gonna go pick up this turn on my quest here. You have come to help us fight back against the forces of the Horde. Every blade and spell will be needed. So Ashenvale used to be, you know, not open combat with the Horde, and you know, you're just kind of staring at each other, trying to figure out what to do about each other, but you don't actually not open war. Well, since Cataclysm, it has become open war, so it's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this buck. Hopefully I got my skinning high enough so I can skin this guy. I'd be kind of sad if I didn't, because that depends whether or not I had to stop recording and pick up. Oh, I need to go back and skin a little bit more. I'm gonna pause here. This is probably a good place to stop anyway for the moment.